IPO stocks tend to have a lot of attention. People want to get in them, but they get in them before that business really has solid footing in their business, in their operation, and so forth. So if that's the case, you know, I could totally see Circle having this type of sell-off and then a rise afterward. So I'd rather wait for Circle to have this type of sell-off. And if you compare Circle, and if you see, if you bought at the lows, you're doing great on Coinbase. You're up 827% if you bought at the lows in 2022, 2023. So when I compare Circle with Coinbase, Coinbase just is far better investment than Circle. When you look at price to sales, it looks great. When you look at the PE, far better. When you look at the profitability, cash flow generation, revenue growth looks great. Circle, on the other hand, is just getting a lot of attention, and that's why it's getting really expensive. So I'm not buying into Circle. I think it's interesting to watch, but I think that's going to end quite badly for our investors if Circle follows what tends to happen. A lot of these terrific companies that have really good ideas, their stocks sell off after IPOs because the business is a very good idea, but they haven't had time to really get their execution perfected, get their costs down, make themselves profitable, really show what they can do with their business. So they need a couple years to do that. And investors need a couple of years of seeing them release their financials through their earnings calls. And that also builds credibility and confidence in the company. So Circle is going to be somebody else's investment, not mine.